Hello Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today I'm back using this Brights Designer Series paper, the 6x6 Brights paper, along with the Coneflower Celebrations stamp set, the branching out dies, and the exposed brick 3D embossing folder. Okay, before we get started on the project, of course, we have to go over some buzzworthy business of the day. We have our cozy Christmas paper pumpkin kit that's going to make 9 Christmas cards with a classic charm. Pecan pie is the classic stamping spot for this kit. And Abundant Joy add-on dies are available for $12. These dies are going to coordinate with October, November, and December paper pumpkin kits. And I do have a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin if you haven't already done so. Next, we have our Stampin' Rewards program, where you earn 10% on all orders $20 or more, excluding tax and shipping. Redeem your rewards on future orders, track and save rewards in your online Stampin' Up account, and those rewards expire after 12 months of the earning date. Lastly, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I have stuffed full of new and used retired Stampin' Up products. I'm asking just $35 for each box. Shipping is included. Email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com if you are interested in purchasing one of these mystery boxes. And that is all of our buzzworthy business for today. So let's get started on our project. Yes, ma'am. That's my granddaughter. She's going to help us with this video today. So the first thing we're going to do is some stamping. I'm going to have my Memento Tuxedo black ink. And I'm going to ink up our flower.
A flower?
Yes, a flower. And then I'm going to do our stem. This is all on regular basic white cardstock. And I have a butterfly and 2 leaves. You have to back up, Mama. You can't get that close. Okay, so now that's the stamping for that. Next, I have a piece of basic white that is 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to stamp in some Flirty Flamingo. We're going to stamp a couple of splatter dots just randomly around. Most of it is going to be covered up. I just want to make sure I get some all over. Okay. Okay, that's all we're going to stamp for that. Next, we're going to do some stamping. I have some of the Designer Series paper that I have cut out with the largest branching out die. And we're going to stamp our sentiment on this. And I think, let me see. Oh, I want it this way. I don't know if it really doesn't matter. So this is Melon Mambo. And we're going to stamp It's Your Day. So I'm going to try to get this straight right here in the corner. Just like that. And that is all of our stamping done. Okay. So, yeah, I'm all done with the stamping now. So now we're going to do some embossing. So I'm going to take this piece here, and with our exposed brick embossing folder, we're going to emboss this piece. So I'm just putting our cardstock into the folder here. I'm going to get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, my plate number 1 and 4, because this is a 3D. And we're going to run this through our machine. Oh, is that the Lion King? Arr. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Here. Okay, so I have that all embossed. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to add this to our card base in a moment. What we're going to do first is add this to this. Okay. My granddaughter's giving me her teddy bear. Hugs. You hug it. Okay, so we're going to get some liquid glue. We're going to add this add this to our cardstock. I gotta keep one eye stretched to the side here because she likes to grab stuff. Oh, that's not even. Scooch over just a little bit. Okay. Now we can add this to our card base. And our card base is Melon Mambo, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm gonna just add this on like so. And I've already done the inside. It's basic white 3.5 by 4 3/4 with a piece of designer series paper that is 3.5 by 3/4. And we're just gonna add that onto the inside of our card using some Stampin' Seal. We're just gonna add this in here. Okay, so next we're gonna come back to our stamped images and we're gonna do some coloring. So let me get some scrap paper here. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna speed through this process. So I have some Old Olive Light and Dark for our leaves and our stem. You have to be quiet. You can talk a little bit, but you trying to take over the show. This is called Honeybee Stampin' Hive, not Little Boogie Stampin' Hive. Okay, so that is the green. Then I have Flirty Flamingo Light and Dark. By the way, did I tell you this is the Flirty Flamingo out of the brights? So we're gonna do some light Flirty Flamingo. I like to use the brush tip for this piece because it's larger. We're gonna do that top of the flower, the body of the butterfly. They're gonna do dark Flirty Flamingo right here. Then we're gonna get dark Cajun Craze. I need the brush in. And let's do the bottom portion of this. And do a little bit of the body on the butterfly. Okay, so now for the flower and the butterfly, I'm gonna be fast forwarding through this. I have Ivory, Pecan Pie Light and Dark, Bronze, and Deep 200. So we're gonna start with our Ivory. Okay, so I got everything all colored in, and by the magic of the video, I have already die cut it. Well, not die cut it, because I didn't buy the dies for this. I've already cut it all out with scissors. So here are all of my pieces, and we're going to add this to our card. So I'm going to take our flower. Oh, I wasn't supposed to cut this yet. I mean, adhere this yet. So we're going to just cut part of the top of the stem off and a part of the bottom of the stem off. I didn't measure it. Oh, goodness gracious, I forgot. So we're going to take our leaves and put those down first to make sure that we learn from mistakes. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to put this about right here. Let me see. My flower's going to be there. Then I'm going to put this one down. And I'm going to put it right over that one, but lean it to the side. Then we're going to get our stem. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's your ring. I see it. We're going to put this right to the edge of our die cut piece there. And then the rest is just going to be popped up. So I already added Stampin' Dimensionals to the back. So let's go ahead and release the backings of those double-sided foam dots. That's what our little boogie. Little boogie. So I have all the dimensionals off, so we're just gonna place this down at an angle right here. We're gonna do the same for our butterfly. Little boogie, I told you this is Honeybee Stampin' Hive, not Little Boogie Stampin' Hive. Can I have the floor, please? I guess not. We're gonna put our butterfly right here. Then I'm gonna get the strawberry and wrong ones. What are these? The strawberry slush and pretty and pink gems. We're gonna use these. Where's my take your pick tool? We're gonna get the strawberry slush. We're gonna put a couple on here. Come on. Yes, ma'am. And we're gonna put one. Should I put it here or here? I like it right there. We're gonna put it right there. And that is our card done. Isn't that cute? I love it. So I went ahead and did this in 2 other colors. I did it in with the blueberry bushel card base, and the flowers in the blues. I used the mini corrugated embossing folder for the background. Then I did it with the early espresso base in pumpkin pie. This is Coastal Cabana, by the way. It's the same Brights Designer Series paper. One side I used flowers, the other side I used the it's like they're splotchy. But this is the same embossing folder, the exposed brick. And I love this color on these flowers. But yeah, these are the projects that I made for today. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the hive today. Until next time, buzz you later.